Dragon Dreams, Book 2, Gaining Ground, written by Gina Virginia Casella. Story, Unmaking is now a thing. It turns out that I used to identify as male, but now I identify as female. I used to possess a primordial old soul, but now it seems as though I have a youthful soul once again. This is why Amanda has taken me under his wing. Young souls have smaller committees, as each life lived causes the committee to grow larger. Initially, my committee was packed like a giant palace of a house overflowing with souls. The individuals on my committee are the ones I have hurt, which is why they are part of it. Things have gone from bad to worse. My committee is unsure of how to handle me, as they are not willing to return to Earth and be disrespected by me once more. There is a great deal of upset, as even my committee does not understand how I became so evil. Nevertheless, my committee loves me unconditionally, and they were advocating for God to be held accountable for what happened to my energy when I was unmade. It was not expected for me to recall. None of us were meant to recall any of this. Those who do remember stand out from the rest, showcasing what it means to rise above, while being a living testament to the fact that our wisdom can never be lost and our spirits can never be broken. It also speaks to the many bridges funneling into the now, as we exist in an ancient future better known as the now. Unmade and broken are not the same thing. When someone manages to rise above, it captures the attention of others. This is why certain ideas can be deemed as dangerous, as they attract significant attention from others, including those with poor intentions. I am currently pondering a concept that eludes my comprehension. It revolves around a method of acquiring knowledge, which is both perplexing and vexing. The root of this concept lies in the fact that if one were to annihilate the planet, it would result in the simultaneous destruction of not only the physical realm, but also the unoccupied souls and emotional intelligence. Essentially, by obliterating the planet, one eradicates everything that exists within it, thrusting all entities into a state where they may cease to exist or be deprived of the opportunity to reincarnate, similar to my own fate, as I was the first to be unmade and remade. No one, especially God, likes to admit that we are still figuring it out. The thing about God is he simply creates. He does not manifest things. So to explain the science behind anything truly makes no sense. It is all belief based. It is simple, like in cartoons. In cartoons, they shapeshift and randomly have objects, then randomly don't have objects, and no one thinks anything about it. God works like cartoons, in the sense that things simply are and then are not. A voice resonates within my mind affirming that 3D beings are inherently connected to this planet through biological bonds, while ETs lack such connection. This intricate relationship is intertwined with the concept of elementals, as we all share the same divine energy from God, which serves as the foundation of our bond with ETs, representing the original source energy and blueprint. The voice then transitions, revealing that souls will eventually merge with all star dust and unite with other 3D elementals in the vastness of outer space. Therefore, in the event of a catastrophic destruction of our planet, although all biological bodies would perish, the souls within them would merge with the stardust present in outer space. It is important to note that all stardust in outer space was once living, exemplifying the interconnectedness of celestial bodies. Even when the stars eventually fade away, the souls remain scattered, neutralized, and embedded within the 3D elementals. As long as elementals exist, souls will continue to exist. Similarly, as long as microorganisms exist, they will manifest in various forms, whether visible or invisible to us. This is why sacred geometry holds such significance. There is no urgency for elementals to create forms, nor for souls to inhabit and manifest in those forms. It is possible that the age of the stars has provided us with a purpose and direction, conscious evolution. However, as the stars eventually fade away and we return to the void, perhaps we should anticipate existing in a state of pure existence. We may simply need to be without any rush or expectations. It is conceivable that when all the stars burn out, this will symbolize a collective return to love, encompassing all of us, including ETs, and even leading us back to the essence of femininity. For we all come from the sacred womb and tomb. Amanda is accompanying me to a committee meeting, and his presence undoubtedly carries significant weight. Folks on the committee are quite ancient, some primordial. They are intrigued because they too once possessed malevolent remnants. They can also reach me from a distance and each other through our radio connection, if you will. Amanda enlightens us, stating that you cannot simply undo the red in the rainbow, for example, and you must undo the entire rainbow. That is why when I was undone, no one knew my whereabouts because every part of me was undone, including my committee. As I pen down these words, my committee rejoices in the fact that we are complete. We are the rainbow in the dark. God bestowed upon me the ability to unmake, and each aspect of me received this gift. It is not power, it is a gift. One could argue that it is somewhat burdensome, and that is the nature of duality. Another clandestine committee masqueraded as mine to deceive the others because the process of unmaking is so daunting due to its extreme uncertainty. There was immense uncertainty during the time of my unmaking. There's so much more I don't remember, and that's part of the protection. Life is not eye for an eye. Bad things do happen to good people. The good really do die young. Things are available to you. You're enough. You're the same as everyone else. Unmaking is now a thing, and it's in effect, and I'm the one who unmakes. Suddenly, I'm filled with a sense of wholeness, completeness, and fulfillment. For so long, I remained stagnant within the pink sphere alongside Amanda and the Reaper. Now I have been reconstructed with all the fragmented parts of myself and my community coming together to form a unified whole once more. We remain unified in this complete state, with all of us fully present, including Amanda, the Grim Reaper, and God. Indeed, it is accurate as it brings immense satisfaction to be granted an opportunity for redemption. Gone are the days of conventional retribution, as now we focus on the path of healing, restoration, enhanced training, and well-informed choices. The social emotional learning will now be prioritized. A ceremony is being held to mark my new position in the process of soul unmaking. I am filled with dread as I realize that my coworkers do not approve of me. In fact, some of them are truly afraid of me due to my past wicked deeds. When God introduces Amanda to my coworkers, they react as if he is a legendary being whose existence they were unsure of. But now that they see him, they believe without a doubt and with full conviction. Amanda discloses every detail, and I emphasize every detail, to them, and they receive me warmly, showering me with applause for my newfound position. As I emerge, tears of happiness stream down my face, as everyone, including myself, realizes that this transformation is simply unbelievable, and I appear completely rejuvenated. I affirm the concept of second chances and express my desire to safeguard souls by integrating them into the cultivated 3D biological entities. Although they cannot perceive that I possess an ancient primordial soul, it becomes perplexing because my behavior resembles that of a youthful soul, a remarkably young one at that. It would be likened to an evil great-grandfather metamorphosizing into a delightful young child. It dawns on me that we don't see each other. Everyone is feeling each other. There is an ongoing discussion regarding the secure preservation of secrets and personal privacy. As an advocate, I aim for individuals to acknowledge that I have undergone a transformation. It is comparable to a scar, and I believe that people will need to witness this scar in order to believe it. Furthermore, when I make an appearance, other spirits will recognize my true identity through my unique energy frequency. This energy frequency serves as a scar. Although they may not comprehend it fully, rumors have circulated, prompting them to study and understand my energy frequency. While they may not possess a complete understanding, they rely on these rumors as their own source of information. Only the souls I have transformed experience my energy frequency, but they do not retain any memory of it as they are completely neutralized after the transformation. However, on a collective level, it is possible that we all possess a memory of me and my energy signature, my old energy signature, and this new one. We discuss how unmaking protocols will work. The Grim Reaper issues an alert for evil soul fugitives. I do not actively pursue them. I only appear if it becomes necessary to unmake them. At times, the Grim Reaper encounters a soul in despair, And for reasons beyond my knowledge, these souls are granted permission to wander so they can witness the beauty and joy they missed out on. The Grim Reaper possesses the authority to make such decisions, distinguishing between fugitives who should not be considered as such and those who have been granted permission to wander. It seems that these individuals are not prepared to depart and do not wish to do so, but their negative experiences have led to depression or malevolent behavior, ultimately forcing them out of this life unfairly. This situation is quite perplexing. Before summoning me to unmake them, the Grim Reaper seems to want to offer them a chance to appreciate all the grace and beauty in the world, to witness and experience grace amidst disgrace, and to experience the beauty in the beauty prayer. The Grim Reaper will consider allowing them to live again, to pass away, or to connect with me for the unmaking process. Sometimes these souls transform into earth angels. Sometimes they linger in limbo, merging with various plants and trees. And sometimes they request to be unmade, which is when I intervene. The process of being unmade is a weighty matter, just as being made and being are significant aspects of existence. What we do with meaning and purpose, or we don't do it, including animating our souls. It's okay not to be animated and to be in a state of being. And it's quite interesting that when we are animated, we thrive to simply be. And so here we go again with the paradoxes and duality. There is no need for us to be afraid of death or what may occur if the world comes to an end. The certainty lies in the sacred geometry, not on this planet. By discovering the geometry, we can discover our souls. We exist within the sacredness of this geometry, finding protection in our sacred forms. False beliefs that we must constantly be activating ourselves is imposed upon us. But in reality, we are flourishing in our current state of being. We are content as we are. Ongoing alchemy is key. Perfection is a present moment thing. When individuals lay eyes on me, they notice the scar that signifies my transformation and role. This scar is not merely a visual representation, but rather a sensation, an aura that I bear. Those who have also undergone this transformation may not display their scars, not even to themselves, as a precautionary measure. This concealment is a component of the second chance and privacy protocol, ensuring that one remains unaware of their past unmaking and remaking. However, in my case, the evidence is unmistakable, as I was the initial recipient of this process, and it is my designated duty. I feel like I'm home, and I know who I am. I just can't remember. And for the first time in my life, I don't care about remembering, because I don't have to remember anything. I just need to know. And I know nothing. That's the true magic. I just feel into the now.